Hey there, Joseph Curtis, and in this video I'm going to go over some of the internet marketing abbreviations and phrases that are chucked around and explain a little bit what each means. So the first one is we'll do this in alphabetical order. Actually, we'll do the first two, which because they're tied together. So the autoresponder and the capture page work hand in hand, and I'm going to explain what they are. So basically, a capture page is just a web page where someone can opt in for more information about your product, your business, your offer, and they give you their email address, and that email address is going to go into an autoresponder. And there's quite a few different autoresponder services that you can use. I personally use Aweber because I just love the interface on Aweber, and you can keep track of all your stats and all that kind of thing, which I like doing. So with the autoresponder is going to send out daily emails giving a lot of value, just like this, a lot of tips, a lot of training, sharing the business, sharing what we're doing online, sharing the plan, all that kind of stuff in the autoresponder. So that is the first two phrases that you might not know what they mean. You might have heard a capture page is also known as a squeeze page or a landing page. So same thing, the capture page can also be called a squeeze page or a landing page. It means the same thing. So if you heard squeeze page or you hear landing page, it's the capture page. It's just another phrase for the same thing. Now conversion is if we're talking about conversions on a capture page, then we're talking about the number of people who opt in. So if we're talking about like capture page conversions, we would be looking at how many people are opting in. So every opt-in is a conversion. But in my experience, when people mention the word conversion, they're talking about how many sales. So if you get one, for instance, if you get one sale per 100 visitors, then you have a 1% conversion rate. So you might hear a conversion rate, that kind of thing. Now, the next two are front end and back end. So a front end sale. This means basically a front end and a back end sale. So a front end sale, if you imagine you go into a restaurant and you buy a meal the first time you go in that restaurant, then that would be called a front end sale. So this is an initial sale straight away. So you buy something straight away, or you get a customer straight away. The first time they've ever seen your business, or they've seen your product, or they've seen your offer, they buy. Then that is what's called a front end sale. Now, a back end sale is, let's say, in terms of a restaurant, you going to a restaurant, a back end sale would be every time you go back to that restaurant and you buy another meal. Those are all back end sales because it's not the initial sale, but it's the recurring sales or the continuous sales that that restaurant's going to make from you over the long term. So the back end, you might have heard the phrase, the money is in the back end, and that's why, because it's a lot easier to sell to someone who's already bought something from you than it is to get an initial first-time customer. So you'll see a lot of people, they're promoting to people that have already joined them in something before, and that's where they get most of their results, because it is easier to generate a back-end sale than a front-end sale. Now, in terms of the autoresponder as well, this ties in because let's say somebody opts in on the capture page today for more information about the business, but they join 6 months later after they've been getting your emails for 6 months from the autoresponder, then that would be a back-end sale via the autoresponder. So that can happen as well. You can get back-end sales from follow-up emails and all that kind of thing. You might have heard the term, the fortune is in the follow-up. That's what that means. Now, high ticket and low ticket, this is very simple to understand. A high ticket would be something, a product that has a very high cost. So it might be like $1,000 product, or a $5,000 product, or $10,000 product. Whereas a low ticket would be something like a $10 product, or a $20 product, or even up to $97 is considered low ticket. So low ticket is a low price for the product or the business to join. A high ticket is a high price. You'll mainly see high ticket stuff tends to be like personal one-on-one consulting, coaching, millionaire mentors, that kind of thing. And within our Endless Wealth Plan, we actually have low ticket and high ticket, because as your team are going up the levels in the business, then you can earn some great high ticket commissions as well. So we have both low ticket and high ticket. Now, a lead is just somebody who puts in their email address on your capture page. So someone who's interested in or wants to know more about your product or your business, basically. That's the easiest way to explain a lead. A lead magnet. Now, this is a product or an ebook or a YouTube video or anything that you give to someone for free in order to get their email address. So you've probably seen, a capture page and it says opt in with your email address and download this ebook on, the five best recipes or something. That is what you call a lead magnet, and it means it's a win-win really, because you get the ebook and then they get you, the lead. You become one of their leads, and then of course they can use an autoresponder to sell you stuff on the back end. So that's how that ties in. Now, one-time offer basically means somebody opts in on your capture page for more information, and then they're presented with a one-time offer. So this might be to buy a $7 product or a $10 product. A one-time offer is usually a low ticket, low cost product that they offer you after opting in for more information on the capture page. That's what a one-time offer or an OTO means. Now, paid traffic. So this relates to the fact that there's two types of traffic that you can get to your website. You can either get free traffic, which is a bit of a misnomer, because there's no such thing really as free traffic, because you're either paying for it with your time and effort to generate that free traffic, or you're paying money. So paid traffic tends to refer to paid in terms of money. So you're spending on advertising for your website or your business or your opportunity. So that's what paid traffic means. Now, pay-per-click, this is a type of paid advertising. So with pay-per-click, you might purchase, say, 100 clicks for most likely you'll see this 100 clicks for $35, which means you get a certain amount of clicks, which means unique people. So you might get 100 visitors onto your website and you're paying $35 for that. So that's what pay-per-click. And also pay-per-click tends to refer to paid Google ads, paid Facebook ads, paid search engine adverts that you can put up on the search engines and generate clicks via that. You've probably seen on Facebook, you might have seen sponsored ads on Facebook. So those are PPC ads. So anyone who clicks on whoever's advertising, whoever clicks on that, they pay then the Facebook a little bit of money. So for instance, Facebook display your ad in someone's news feed. They display your ad in someone's news feed, and someone clicks on your ad, then you pay Facebook a little bit amount of money per click that that Facebook gives you, or Facebook, because they're promoting your ad, if that makes sense. I'm trying to keep this as simple as I can explain it for each thing. Now, PTC, pay to click. This basically means that this means that you can actually get paid to click on ads. So this is kind of thing that you might see with a rev share, a revenue sharing advertisement platform. And with a rev share, you actually get paid to click on ads, and the company sort of shares the revenue with you that they make. So that's what pay to click means. Now, ROI LTV. ROI is your return on your investment. So let's say you purchase $50 worth of advertising and you get $60 back in profits, then your ROI is $10. So that's basically your profit. Sometimes it can be expressed as a percentage. For instance, you might have $25 you spent on advertisement and you got $30 back, well, that would be a 20% ROI or 120% ROI. So you might see it worded like that as well. LTV, this is one of the most important aspects when you're actually growing an online business, especially when you're using paid advertising, because with an LTV, what this means is, the easiest way to explain this is, well, what it means is lifetime value of the customer. If you get a customer, what is their lifetime value? So how much you're going to earn from that customer over the lifespan that they buy your products or stay with your business. So for instance, let's say it's important to know your lifetime value, because let's say you spend $30 on advertising one day and you get $10 back initially in front end sales. Instead of saying I've lost $20, what if that person here is paying a monthly subscription and they stay with you for 5 years or 1 year? Then you can see you can then work out the lifetime value, which means the advertising is actually profitable, even though you don't see it straight away. So very important to know your LTV, your lifetime value of the customer. Sales funnel is, I actually did a video on this earlier, going into more detail about what a sales funnel is. But in the basic form, a sales funnel is a money-making machine, as long as it's set up properly for high conversion. So in other words, you put $50 of advertising in there, and it churns out more money out the other end. When people go through the sales funnel, they're going to, for instance, our Endless Wealth Plan sales funnel. People go through the funnel, they watch our videos explaining everything, and they can then get started with each of the 3 pieces of the puzzle. And the sales funnel is just the process that people go through from going from complete cold traffic to then becoming a lead. When they opt in on your capture page, they become a lead, and then you take that lead and you take them through videos, you take them through walkthroughs. You basically give them a walkthrough to the sale, and that is what a sales funnel is. You might have heard SEO. This stands for Search Engine Optimization. And search engine optimization, this is so that what this means is, if you do search engine optimization, then you're going to be ranking your website higher in Google. When you search for something, if you search for something in Google, so if I just take you over to Google, I'll just give you an example of what this means. Let's say you type in dog coats into Google. So all these people on the first page are ranked at the top of the searches for dog coats. So they've all done SEO, and that's what that means. They've optimized their website to show up in the first page of Google or YouTube or any of the search engines, Yahoo or Bing. You can actually rank there's certain things you can do to rank your site up in the searches, so more people find you, basically. So that's SEO, search engine optimization. I'll just put search EO. Terrible. I know I've got terrible paint skills, but hopefully I'm going to be getting hopefully very soon I'm going to have my drawing pen that I've ordered arrive in the post, so I should be able to do a lot better drawings. Share code, this is something that we actually have in our marketing system, which is part 2 of our Endless Wealth Plan. And the share code just means that, let's say we have a sales funnel, we can give you a share code so that you can use our sales funnel, which is linked to your sign up pages. So people can join through you, and you can just duplicate our exact sales funnel, basically. That's what a share code is. We can just give you a code, and you can use our sales funnel, you can use our capture pages, you can use our autoresponder emails, everything we can transfer over to you. Now, an SLO, this is a self, hang on, let me get the A and do this properly. Self-liquidating offer. And a self-liquidating offer, all that means is, let's say you spend $30 on advertising and you get $30 back in sales, then that whatever you're promoting is a self-liquidating offer. In other words, it pays for itself. And in fact, our whole Endless Wealth plan is a self-liquidating offer, which just snowballs itself, because we teach you how to get it so that it pays for the traffic, which gets you more sales and more sales, and that pays for more traffic, which gets you more sales and more sales and more sales, and so on. So that's what we teach you, and that's what a self-liquidating offer is. Solo ad, this is a type of email advertisement. So what this means is, let's say John has a big email list of 100,000 people, and you want to send out an advert to those 100,000 people. What you can do is you can pay John a certain amount of money to send out your advert to his list, and from that you're going to get obviously people to your website and looking at your business, looking at your products. So that's what a solo ad is. Somebody else has a big email list and you're paying that person so that you can send your advert to that person's list. That's what a solo ad is. Okay, a tripwire. This is a product. So inside a sales funnel, first they go to a capture page, they opt in for more information, and they become a lead. Now, what you can do is you can then present a tripwire to that lead. And the tripwire is just a very low cost product. It might be $1 product. It might be a $7 product. Typically, you'll see ebooks or some low cost business like we actually have inside the Endless Wealth plan. So a very low cost business, and the purpose of this is to generate a team member, generate a customer. The purpose is to get somebody to buy something from you, so that you can then work with that person if it's a team building business, or you can sell to that person easier in the future because they've already bought something from you, and that they've shown some commitment to you in terms of getting out their wallet. In the same way that once you go to a restaurant and they give you a really good service, and you might spend on a meal, $10 or $20, and they give you a really good service, they know that they've then generated that customer, and the chances are that you're going to go back there and give them a lot of back-end sales. So a lot of it ties in, actually. All of this pretty much ties in together. A lot of them overlap and work together, and that's what that means. So, right, so the last one I've got on my list here is upsell and downsell. So an upsell is a way in which, let's say you purchase a $10 product, and then they say, right, now why not have this on top? So why not buy this $47 product, which is going to make this $10 product even better? It's like that extra thing that they add on in the sales funnel. And then, I know, maybe you need this $197 product. Some upsells are good, some upsells are bad. It all depends on how it's all done, and whether it's people trying to take advantage of people, or whether it's people actually helping, providing value for that extra upsell. So, for instance, our Endless Wealth plan, we have the business, which is a $10, you could say a tripwire offer. And then what happens is we then combine that with the marketing system, we combine that with the traffic. But the point is that all of those three work together. So it's not really an upsell. It's the fact that they all work together as pieces that when you combine them, you're going to make money, because that's how we've set up that plan. And a downsell is let's say you come in, they show you a $50 product, and you're not interested in that. So they then say, oh no, why not purchase this $9 product or the $7 product instead? So it's pretty much the opposite of a upsell, where they show you a more expensive product first and you tell them you're not interested, and then they're going to show you a cheaper alternative product that you can buy. So I hope that covers, I hope you found that valuable, and I hope that I didn't waffle on too much or confuse you. But feel free to go back through this video, and you'll probably pick up some of the things I said again. And this is basically, all this took me a good year to learn and to start implementing some of these things in my online marketing. And with our plan, we teach you exactly how to implement these things and how to get it to snowball so that you can build a successful online business. So with that said, link in the description to check out the Endless Wealth Plan. And I'll also put the link to connect with me on Facebook. So have a great weekend, and I'll see you on the next video.